Hey everyone, guess what? We're here with Campbell. Campbell's from Blood Brain Barrier. Earlier I was like Brud Blaine. I'm like, what?
Yeah, it's a mouthful a little.
Yeah. So they have a new album EP coming out, Windows Drenched in Red. It comes out July 29th, and you guys are self-releasing, right?
Yes, that's correct.
Sweet. So, like the first question I have with you self-releasing it, are you guys doing
Mhm.
physical copies of it?
Yes, we will. But first we just wanted to get it out there first, obviously, and then figure out the best way to do physical, like where, we can actually we don't want to delay in shipping, like we want to give the best like kind of experience,
Experience.
Yeah, yeah, because if we do it ourselves, it's kind of like a little bit too much. So yeah, we're just looking into that. It's a thing. It's gonna happen. Yes.
Good shit.
Yes.
I think when people do that, there's a toss up too. Like, should we do all of it together and prolong the release, or should
Right.
we, stagger it? And I think
Yeah.
I'm a fan of not staggering it, though
Gotcha.
I also understand the stagger.
Yeah, yeah, especially because it's like such a fresh project. So yeah.
Th- My camera is going to give me issues today.
Yeah.
No. Uh yeah, so how long have you guys been a thing?
Well, so I mean, we've known each other for like over like 8 to 10 years now. Like ever since I moved to Canada, she was like my first like metalhead friend, right? Like in my teenage years and whatever. So yeah, and so we are already, and then eventually I ended up joining her band. She has her own project, a doom project. It's called Ischemic, and becoming like a drummer for them. And then I had my own project, Mors Verum, which is like a death metal project. But now, like, we live together, so all the other members are like spread out. So we're like, well, let's just do something that just you and I can do without like, any external like factors. And I can play, fortunately, I can play all the instruments because I'm not a fan of programming drums or anything like that. I'm old school like that. So, I mean, I used to, but yeah, but like, at the end of the day, I'll always go with the live. So yeah, that's how it just we're like, okay, let's do this and combine our like, influences basically. Because I have a lot of prog, death, metal, and she has all this like crazy bands she finds from the underground, like crazy, like yeah, and there's the USBM scene, US black metal scene and all that stuff. So very cool, yeah, very cool. We just wanted to like do something fresh. So here we are, yeah.
Yeah. So I always enjoy that, right? When people are like, let's just do something and try to take all the things we love and mix it
Yeah.
into this one thing. And
Yeah.
if I didn't know that she is a she,
Yeah.
you would never fucking guess it by those vocals,
Yeah,
dude.
yeah, dude, like that's like literally like everybody who doesn't know like says the same thing. It's like what the hell? Like and, like like she's kind of like tiny too, so it's like what where's all this power? But like yeah, like her technique is like so down and she's been doing it for so many years. And one of her biggest influence on vocals is Michael Ackerfeld from Opeth. So it just kind of like, staying true to that and yeah.
That's, I think that's really cool to have these influences that I think we know in heavy music or heavier music. uh Obviously we know these folks, but when you get so deep into honestly like doom and black metal and
Yeah.
this underground stuff, like you don't think like, oh, Opeth is going to be dangling
Yeah,
here
dangling
somewhere.
somewhere here. Yeah, exactly.
I like
So,
I was listening, and it's like, it's this really cool mix of like, there's times where it just like screams black metal right in your face,
yeah,
and then it slows down and it's just sludgy as fuck,
yeah.
and you get this little hint of like prog kind of
Yeah,
sprinkled
yeah,
throughout.
just the
You're like,
salt. Yeah,
yeah,
dude, you put it in a very good way. You like said it really well because like sometimes we have a hard time trying to put that like together. But yeah,
well,
that absolutely, yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
especially when you're in it, you're like, oh, we're
Yeah.
doing this thing we love. Oh, well,
Yeah.
what is it? Oh, how do I really explain this? Like, oh,
Yeah.
fuck. Like,
Exactly.
so
So,
do you all this I'm gonna move into the album a little deeper here in a second,
sure.
but
Yeah, yeah.
I think my first question is, with it just being the two of you, do you plan on taking this live, or is it strictly a studio project?
So we are actually gonna take it live, but it's gonna be in a very different manner, and I don't know how it's gonna go. The biggest thing with us, like, well, like I'm just gonna be honest here, because like I play all the instruments. It's a bit of like an artist thing, but like it's really hard to find people who can play like the way you played
The way
it,
you, oh, and
right?
the way you want it, yeah.
And if yeah, and with the feel, and if they even get it, like sometimes you have like very good guitar, like you get good musicians, but they don't even listen to black metal, so they're not really. They're like, yeah, I can tab it out and I can play it, but like I know that it's not. They're not in that headspace. So, and even if you do, let's say, fortunately, you find somebody who's into it, it's like so like I mean, you're in the States, right? So like
Yeah.
here in Canada, it's kind of like everybody's just busy, like
Oh, it's
there's
the
so much
same
going
way
on.
here. Don't
Yeah,
like,
exactly. Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, yeah,
yeah,
like you get it. Like it's so if everybody, like they're like, well, we have two jobs, this and that. So I get it, right? Like it's so hard to. So because of that, this whole preface was that I was telling you all this because we do want to go live, and the way we're trying to do is reamping. So we will still like we'll play the tracks like the DI tracks through an amp on the stage. So it would still be like live per se because it's coming through an amp and not just going straight through the
PA.
PA. Yeah, because I love the stage volume and like like I still want it to be live. Like on an ideal day, yes, I would have a whole band, right? But it's just hard to manage logistically, and if you go on tour, the cost and all this stuff, and so yeah, so that's what we're right now. We're actually experimenting, and on our YouTube channel, you can see we actually tried to jam like that, and it worked pretty well. So it's just all the camera audio and stuff like that. So yeah, so let's see how that goes and how people receive it. And people are like, "Yeah, this feels weird" or something. I mean, that's
You
that.
know
But
what?
I
Like, I don't care what someone does. There's always going to
yeah,
be that person that's like, "Oh, this is stupid. It doesn't
exactly.
fucking work." And you're like,
Or
"All
yeah.
right, you
All
know,
right, well, I don't have the extra money to pay like session musicians or whatever.
yeah,
But I do want the music to translate live, right? Like as it should, and that's my main goal. And like obviously, if I'm the drummer, then I can do that because the drumming is a big part of the any
yeah."
band. So rest I can still like kind of bring it through the amp, and yeah, so that's what's going on
I
as far
like
as
the
live
thought
shows
of
are.
I like the thought of
Yeah,
it going through an amp before it goes right to the PA, because it's like,
yes,
um, maybe folks don't understand like the fullness of the sound that
yeah.
it helps present, you know?
Absolutely, yeah. Yeah, it
Um,
just fills up the space and it just feels real, like, yeah.
yeah. Yeah, it's definitely a
So,
lot more real than like, hey, we're playing to fucking backing tracks only through the
back in
PA. You're like, oh
VA,
fuck,
yeah.
come
Then it's
on.
like a drum clinic or something. It's like,
Yeah,
no. So,
for
yeah.
sure. That's fucking cool. So
Yeah.
so four songs. Uh, holy shit.
Yeah.
I told you this before we got started. I've
Yes.
I've listened to it multiple times today. I've listened to it multiple times previous days. Like I've probably been through this EP at least 10 times. Like
Amazing, man. Thank you. Yeah.
I think it's a fucking great piece of work. The way it starts with testing the waters, like
Yeah.
first, a hell of a name for a track, the first track on the first EP, like
Yeah,
testing
yeah.
the waters, like,
In the water.
yeah. Oh shit.
A little bit of like that emotion into it. So I'm glad you picked up on that. Like,
Yeah.
yeah.
I really enjoy that. But I'm gonna tell you, like, out of all the songs,
Yeah.
before I tell you, I need to ask you, like,
Mhm.
for you, what's your favorite track out of the four?
Wow. Okay. Yeah, that's been like a very hard one to decide because yeah, but I would say my favorite would be like, and this is I'm saying because I'm gonna be on the drums when I play this to make my life easier. But no, I think Windows Drenched in Red, like the title track, because it has like everything that I want to show basically. We want to show like for the stuff for this, and this is for performance, but for For listening, I personally like Seek Nothing and Destroy Everything. Like that's a fun one to just like to just
Hell
feel
yeah.
powerful and stuff like that. Yeah, and then if I'm like, see, can I answer this in that way where like
Hell
every
yeah, you
track is
can.
like
Like
okay,
I'm totally like I'm
because
easy,
yeah,
dude. Like I want to know your thoughts. That's why I asked you.
okay, perfect, okay, that's good. So yeah, so essentially like so this all four tracks, right? Like so if I'm giving you like a very simple answer, it would be like I love testing the waters when I'm feeling like I want to go into like a foresty Wolves in the Throne Room vibe. I'm like, I want to feel that. I'm driving a car, maybe in like a countryside. It's like, fuck, that's great.
And there's fucking
So
snow on the ground and
yeah,
you're
so
like,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah. So then I'm like, cool. I like to listen to that. And then if I'm like feeling a little proggy, a little like I need some ups and downs a little bit, I go to Windows Drenched in Red because there's like the clean vocals, some feels, some post rock parts because that's like. So I go to that. For that, I love that track. And then for the third one, which is Seek Nothing, Destroy, that's just straight power. Like bands like Mugla. I
Mm,
don't know how to MGL, yeah.
yeah.
So yeah, but yeah, those sort of bands like black metal, power black metal, kind of like just like I'm feeling a little down. Let's get this day going, kind
Yeah.
of thing. And then the last one, Desire to Be Taught. That's just like I've given up all hope. Everything sucks. There's just war everywhere. I just don't want to think anything right now. I just want to be thoughtless, right, kind of thing.
Yeah.
And then the sonically too, I wrote it with that kind of feeling in mind. So all these songs, I guess, that's how I wrote them too. Like uh,
That's really
unknowingly or
fucking
knowingly.
cool, you
Yeah,
know?
yeah. Thank you. Yeah. So that's how they would categorize as my favorite in each sort of scenarios. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So yeah,
I that's
yeah.
it's really good. I've also like thought about them. I think very similarly. Like I
Okay.
think the progression of the EP, right? From
Yeah.
testing the waters all the way through to desire to be thoughtless. I think it flows really fucking well together. Very like very story like almost.
Hmm. Okay. Good.
Um
Yeah. That's
you,
yeah.
even like musically, I think musically like the way they connect to each other is
Yeah.
it's done fantastic.
Awesome. It's
So
great to hear. Yeah.
I do have to tell you though, like
Hmm.
my favorite is
Yeah.
Windows Drenched in Red. Like that title
Okay.
track, I think
Cool.
it to me it showcases so many different
Yeah.
elements and it brings them together so well. It is like as far as you guys releasing it as a single is like, oh, this is like the perfect here we
Yeah.
fucking are. Come and
Yeah.
fuck with us. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
exactly. Yeah. That you put it well. Yeah, like that's literally I didn't even think it would actually turn out that way for that like yeah, but yeah. No, that's good. Like now that you said it, that makes total sense. Like yeah. That is the whole culmination of what we want to offer even in the future releases or whatever. So,
Yeah, that's
yeah.
super fucking cool. So,
Yeah.
with Isabel being like your first metal friend, how did you all meet?
Oh, that's a very that's actually a cool story. So essentially I'll try to keep it short because it's a lot happens. So,
Whatever,
but yeah,
dude.
if you got the time, okay. So, yeah, like, so I moved from India to Canada, right, when I was like 19, and I moved with the whole. I used to think Canada and America same thing, when it came to like whatever,
Nope.
like but nope, yeah. So it took me a while to realize that. So I was like very like I would see a guy in metal t-shirt, I would wear metal t-shirts and try to talk to people, like try to make metal friends, because that's essentially why I wanted to move here, because I could like see shows and like have more access. And yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And then yeah, but like people were kind of like not that receptive here. Like they thought I was like some weird guy, like, trying to be like, it's like, okay, hey man, like I get it, you like metal, but like chill the fuck out, kind of thing, right?
You're like, no, I'm
But
not
to
trying to be fucking weird. I just want to meet other metal people. That's
yeah,
it.
yeah, exactly. And like I actually played and I still played the guitar. Like I was a pretty good guitarist, and I could shred, the basic shreds, like, and stuff. So I was confident, like, I was like, hey, let's like talk or whatever. But yeah, like that. So that never. So then I was just by myself. But then I was also studying in a college here. And I was just walking in the gym, and I just hear, and I was wearing like an OPEC t-shirt, and I hear just randomly, I hear it's like, "Hey, nice t-shirt, dude." Like, I'm like, wow, okay. Somebody like me who's, like kind of bugging other metalheads, like, and then it turns out it was her. It was Isabel, right? So I go and talk to her. She was like working, and then she told me about her band. I told her, yeah, cool. I'm like, yeah. And then we just had this introduction, and then we didn't meet for like a year or so. And then I was just still exploring bands and stuff. And then I found this local band called Blastomycosis, like brutal death metal. So I was like, that's cool. Like, yeah, like what the hell? It's like, oh, and I liked it. So I was like, wow, the vocals are great. And I'm like, they're playing like in a week. So I check out the band on Facebook and I see the vocalist. It's her. I'm like, oh shit, that's cool. Like I know her. Like I met her at college. And so I messaged her and I'm like, hey, like, is this your show? Like, is it cool if I like? She's like, yeah, of course. Like, swing by. And then I did. And she was like, yeah, man, good to see you. And then she was doing a sound check, and I was just like, holy shit. That's the first time I heard her vocals, and I was like, holy shit, just like you said, right? Like it's like what the like what a
Yeah.
tone. Like, oh my god. As a sound engineer, I was just like, that is like you don't even need an EQ for this. You just like put it through, right? And. So, so yeah, ever since then I was like, cool, it's good. Like I want to keep in touch with her, and yeah, and eventually like her other Doom band, we kept in touch, and eventually her other Doom band needed a drummer, and I was just kind of fiddling around with the drums by then. So I was like, yeah, let's hang out, and so yeah, and that's how we kind of like yeah, and then eventually enough time went by that like yeah we started dating, and now we're in a whole band. So yeah,
That's fucking cool. So
yeah,
I think
yeah,
that's like my favorite thing about like band shirts. My wife's like,
yeah.
why do you always wear a band shirt? I'm like, I always wear a band shirt because there's almost always someone that's like, dude, I love them. Like,
Exactly, yeah.
yeah,
And you always like you just kind of put it out there. It's like, yeah, man, yeah, like we're here.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
we're doing the thing. So it was like,
Yeah.
where did we go? I think we were going on our honeymoon. This is like 10 years ago. We're going on our
Yeah.
honeymoon. We had a layover in Detroit. So we stop in Detroit and I'm wearing a fucking Battlecross shirt
Right.
because I
Okay.
fucking love them. They're
Cool.
just, the best
Yeah,
dudes
yeah.
ever. And I'm walking through the fucking airport and she and I are talking and someone was like, nice fucking Battlecross shirt. They rule. And I'm like, fuck
Yuck,
yeah.
yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it's a great feeling, man. Like, yeah, it's just never gets old. So it's
No,
cool. Yeah.
no, it's funny how that works like in our world too.
Yeah.
Like in the heavy metal world, you go to a show and everyone's got a different fucking shirt on. And you're like, "Oh,
Yeah.
dude, I know them." And "Oh, that they're fucking cool." And "Oh, I don't know them. Who's that?" And
Yeah.
it gets those conversations going and it
Absolutely, yeah.
like
Just
I'm getting
like
a little teary-eyed because it's
yeah, I
like,
don't know. I get you, man. Like,
you
yeah,
know,
I've been in this for enough years to know how it feels. Like totally, dude. Like, yeah, and then sometimes you get one of those like people who wears one of those off bands that only you know, and you're
yeah.
like, oh, hey, man, what's up? Like, you know, so
Yeah.
you get like
Dude,
all the feels.
I
Yeah,
like serious. I did that at where were we at? We were at Louder Than Life like 2 years ago.
yeah, yeah.
And
Mhm.
there's this band Spotlights that I absolutely fucking love. They're like best way I know to describe them is like they're this mix of like doom and shoegaze.
Oh, that's cool. I might actually check it out. Yeah, I love that
Yeah.
sort of stuff.
Do-
Yeah.
My
Wow. Okay.
so my favorite album is Love and Decay from 2019.
Nice. Nice
It
name.
it
Yeah.
is fucking fantastic. So that would be the
Yeah.
one that I would say check out because
Cool.
it's just heavy and full of sounds.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mario is also a sound engineer, so
Okay.
it's fucking
That makes sense. Yeah, it's just the whole experience. Like, yeah.
yes, yeah. So
Okay, cool,
so we're
cool.
at Louder Than Life. I think 170, 180,000 fucking people, and I
Wow.
run into this one dude that's got a Spotlight shirt, and I'm just like, I I fucking love
Yeah,
them,
you,
and
you you had to talk to him. Like,
I
come on.
did. I was
Yeah.
like, we have
Good.
to talk. We're taking a photo, dude, because no one else fucking knows. And
That's crazy.
like, it was just, I'm like, this is where, like, to me, music is that great connector There's no
Yeah.
fucking political division. There's no like
No
religious division.
borders. Yeah.
Right. Like there's
It's
no divisive
yeah.
bullshit. You are there
Bullshit.
to
Yeah.
enjoy the fucking band. Doesn't
Exactly.
color of skin, sexual, no one gives a fuck,
No one gives. Yeah. Yeah.
you know?
Just feel the music. Yeah. Like
Yeah.
absolutely. And that's exactly why, I am so connected with it too. Because like I'm just fortunate and grateful that I was gifted with that sort of like understanding, like moving from all these countries, So, because yeah, there's so much that goes on everywhere. So,
Yeah,
so yeah,
we've got enough bullshit in our everyday fucking life. Like
yeah,
this should be. I just had a conversation with someone who I won't mention any names for
yeah,
because
yeah.
some of my people know who they are, but like I'm talking to them and they're not having fun anymore. Like
Ah,
it, and it's not creating the music, it's doing the live shit. So
right.
like
Okay.
if going to play live is so stressful on you, then
Yeah,
what why do it? This is supposed to be
yeah.
fun.
Exactly. Yeah, no, this is something interesting you mentioned because this is something I have also battled with every now and then, especially recently with all my other bands and stuff. So yeah, like, but that's why I'm the kind of guy, I'm like, exactly. I'm like, this is supposed to be fun. What do I do to make it fun? What do I do? Like, let's figure it out, right?
Yep.
Instead of like burning out, right? So, yeah, that's just it. Like, everybody's different. So I guess, yeah, yeah. But I know what you're talking about. Like, I know how that kind of can become stressful, and then it's just like, ugh, you know,
Yep.
kind of thing.
Well, that's
Yeah,
it, man. Like I think, people again, we're so inundated with multiple jobs or,
yeah,
raising kids and having, friends that are struggling
family.
and
Yeah,
yeah, everyone's struggling.
yeah,
Like this if you're gonna play music, and I understand the passion and the love behind it, but if
yeah,
you're gonna do it and it is not fun and you don't enjoy it, then I think there's either something missing
yeah,
or maybe you have to like maybe that person has to
yeah,
like reconsider
yeah,
how they enjoy playing because
yeah. Well,
the
yeah. Sorry, go ahead.
the live show, maybe the live show's stressful, or
Yeah,
maybe the lead up to the live show is stressful and the loadout and
load out
going
and load in sound and
right.
all that. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. They just have to like exactly. That's exactly what they just have to sit down and like figure it out. Like like is this what's okay? Then just whatever. Nobody's forcing you to do it.
Yeah,
Like
and it's fucking okay for bands to be like, and for all of you out there, like it is super super okay if you just want to fucking create and be a studio project.
yeah.
Just because you're creating music does not mean you have to go play live. Now, I fucking if you're good, I want you to play live. Don't get me wrong.
Exactly. Yeah.
You know what I mean? But
Yeah, yeah. No, I'm glad you said that for your viewers too and stuff because that's something, like I struggle with like in the past. I'm like, "Oh my God, how can I would write so much stuff. Like I love writing stuff, Even all this stuff I wrote, the demos were written like 2, 3, 4 years ago, I only started working on them a year ago. Like, you know what I mean? Like that was a completely different headspace too. So but one of the reasons was this, like this conditioning that everybody has, I guess because of MTV or big bands or whatever you want to call it, that, oh, you gotta do live. I'm like, yeah, if it was the 80s and 90s, sure. You know, like, like that was the shit. But like now there's so much other things and the world is just like a different place right now. So yeah, it depends, right? Like on
yeah,
everybody's scenario. But yeah,
and
yeah,
it's funny you bring that up. I think people are so conditioned to think, well, if I'm in a band, I do have to do these steps. And
correct.
like
Yeah,
realistically, like, do you? Like, what's the
yeah,
goal with the band? If you just want to create music, then just create. There's no one,
yeah,
the only pressure you have is a pressure you set on yourself. So like
exactly. Yeah.
if you want to create and play out, fucking create and play out,
Yeah,
like
yeah,
have
yeah,
fun with
exactly.
it.
Exactly. Yeah. So that's what we're doing right now. Like I'm very happy just to have fun with it and just like, like connect with new people like such as yourself and just yeah, just have a nice just hang out, in
Yeah.
Canada, let's just hang out,
So that
Yeah.
funny, dude, the funniest things about Canadians. So, of course, being in the States,
Yeah,
we
yeah.
I don't want to say we shit on Canadians,
No,
but
no, yeah,
like
yeah.
Canadians are so nice compared
Yeah.
to like I grew up in Detroit.
Okay,
So,
close enough. So
yeah.
yeah.
Like but Detroit when I grew up,
Yeah.
they were not fucking nice.
Oh
Like,
shit. Yeah.
you know, but you can go right
Yeah.
across the bridge and they're like, "Hey,"
Yeah, they're just yeah, it's a thing. I would say they're like very tolerant. I think tolerant is the word. And I sometimes like I mean I've been here for almost like 15 years now. Like I'm Canadian now. Like I'm not yeah. So like yeah, like I've immigrated here like fully and so I can like from my experience it's like yes, that's good, but it plays against them sometimes because they're just like, sometimes you just never know if they're like really being nice. Because in America, it's like I feel like, okay, if this guy doesn't like you, yep, he doesn't like you. You know that right away.
I
Or maybe not.
so
I don't know.
some
Yeah,
people, right?
yeah,
And some people you're like, man, that person doesn't like me. And then you talk to them after the fact and they're like, oh no, I'm just an asshole. I like you. You're fine. You're like,
yeah.
oh,
See, there you go. Yeah. So if you do something like that here, they think you're like a weirdo or something, right? Like, yeah, it's an interesting thing because I kind of did something like that when I initially moved here because like I said, I clumped the two countries together and well, I grew up on American media a lot, so I
oh
was
yeah,
just like,
that's
yeah,
the worst
I
fucking thing to
that's the
grow up
worst.
on.
Yeah, it's like the worst thing to like bank my stuff on. So I was just like, okay. But anyways, live and learn, right? So
Yeah,
yeah,
that's
it's an
fucking awesome.
experience. Yeah, yeah,
So, so like, uh, when you were in India, obviously you were uh introduced to metal there. What
yes, yeah.
what like for you, what was that uh what were those introductions to metal?
Well, basically, it was this. Well, it was my cousin, basically, and he was like 8 years older to me. So he was an 80s kid, right? And fortunately, like his dad was like used to travel a lot. His dad, so he would bring like expose him to like all the Western like stuff that's happening. So he got exposed to obviously like the classic like Metallica, Black Sabbath,
Slayer,
Led
yeah.
Zeppelin, Slayer, yeah. So I was like, I guess 8, 9 years old, and I would go to see, just a family get together, and I would see him wear all these T-shirts. I'm like, dude, that's so cool. Like, like I'm a '90s kid, so like we're like, oh, that's cool, And then, and then he was like, oh, you just jokingly said you want to come to our jam session. Like, I actually have a band. I was like, yeah, sure. So I went and saw that, and I'm like, oh, this is great. And then like I heard the distorted guitars, and I'm like, I don't know, like I just fuck, I love that sound. Like I just can't get over that. And even the drums, like I'm like, oh, like this drums. So that was my first introduction through him. Then as time went by, as I kept just seeing him every now and then, he would introduce me to like a new band. Like he'd be like, check out Megadeth, check out this live DVD, and I would see all these live shows and I'm like, holy shit, I want to play live. Like I want to be on the stage, and like I just want to do that. So that kind of kept me like conditioning throughout my teenage years, kind of like that. Then, but the sad part of it and funny part is like I learned guitar to impress him, basically.
Yep.
Yeah, I wanted to be like, oh, look, I can play this too, and like because of you, like I look up to you, and look, you have given me this power, right? But by the time I got actually really good at playing guitar and stuff, and I'm like, dude, check out this riff, and he's like, yeah, I listen to John Mayer now, so I'm like, oh man, it's like don't do this to me,
Like, what the fuck
like
happened? No.
yeah, like I was like, bro, like oh man, like so as like a late teenager, I was just like I was a little shattered, but I eventually realized everybody grows, right? So
Well,
and
I
he,
don't know. Like some of us
I
still
mean,
love metal,
I know,
Like,
like me, yeah, some exactly, like I'm still here, so you're still here, so like
yeah.
so yeah, like it was funny like that, but yeah, and then I was just like, cool, okay, no worries. But the greatest thing he ever did was introduce me to good music. Like he
Yeah.
showed me what a good music is. It could be any genre. So he had a White Snake DVD, White Snake, like glam metal and stuff. But that DVD was like you could tell like this is good music, like good songwriting. So
Yeah.
he had a very good like sense of like songwriting and stuff. So I really got that from him. Then he finally showed me Opeth and other yeah Porcupine Tree like all this prog world.
Yeah.
And after that, I was just on my own. So I explored, like I knew what's good and what's, yeah.
Yeah, I
So
need to dig in and see what's going on. Like that's
yeah,
I and I think that's another really cool thing. Like so so for me, I'm old, dude. Like I'm 50.
yeah. Okay. Oh, you look very young though, I gotta
Yeah.
say.
Yeah, it's because I don't really give a shit about anything. There's not a lot of stress. Like
That's
whatever.
there you go. That's the
Um,
secret, man. Yeah.
but being older, I grew up with those bands, Metallica,
Yeah,
Megadeth, Slayer, Anthrax, fucking,
exactly.
Exodus, Testament, all of that. Like
Yeah.
that was my world. And uh, growing up for me, I thought, oh, this is all we can listen to. And then, oh God, 80, I guess in 89,
Yeah.
my introduction outside of what the traditional like metal
Right.
world was. The guy, okay, so the guy who introduced me to metal, his name was Dean Battles,
Okay.
and he was he was probably 20 years older than me. Um,
Yeah, okay. Kind of the
my
same situation there, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. So
Yeah, yeah.
my dad was a leather worker and like on the side, he worked in a factory, but he did leather because he just loved creating shit. So he made
Nice.
Dean these fucking badass
Oh,
like
the
spiked
yeah.
van braces, and it was just like,
Vor. Yeah.
yeah. He was like,
Nice. Yeah, yeah,
Dean was
yeah.
like, I'm gonna fuck some people up, and I was like, those are cool. And he's like,
Yeah.
dude, fucking Iron Maiden and Slayer and Metallica, and like he was feeding me this shit, and I'm
Yeah.
like, oh my God,
Holy
like,
shit. Yeah.
yeah, like this is fucking wild. So
This is great. Yeah.
so years later, I run into him. I know it was 1989. Um, I I think it was spring. He introduced me to Nirvana with
Okay.
Bleach, and that was like, oh, this is different.
Yeah.
He's like, I
This
don't
is
like it. I fell in love with it. I was like, I
yeah, you're like,
fucking,
this is cool. Yeah.
which
Yeah.
took me into, punk rock and sludge and
Grunge
like,
and yeah,
yeah, all
underground
these,
and like all
yep,
the yeah. It's like a
yeah.
portal opening up pretty much like and it's really
It's
cool
a
when that happens. Like it's like,
it's a
whoa.
whole new fucking world, dude. You're
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
I
It's,
didn't even know this existed. I thought it was
yeah.
only on the radio. You're like, no,
Yeah. Yeah, no,
there's
no, no. This is so much more, yeah.
and
And now especially you can like access it easily too.
oh
So
yeah.
yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
Sorry for you were saying. Yeah.
thankfully to the internet, we can
Yeah.
like you and I, that obviously that's how we connected, fucking emails or
Yeah.
whatever. Like it's
Yeah.
super cool. And the really cool thing is like you said, you realize good songwriting. So when you
Yes.
listen
Yeah.
to a song, it's especially being a sound engineer, I'm sure part of that is not, well, this is folk music or this is hippie trippy jam band. This
Yeah.
is, you
Mhm.
listen to it. I mean, like I do, I try to listen to see like how things, like how an album flows
Yeah.
together. I want to know
Exactly.
what kind of sounds they're trying to introduce the listener to.
Yeah.
Is the drummer in time? Do they play well together and tight?
Yeah.
And it totally transcends heavy music. And
Exactly. Yeah.
I
Yeah.
fucking
Yeah.
love heavy music, but I'm
Yeah.
I'm also open to. I took my wife to a singer-songwriter night last
Yeah.
night. Like,
Well, why not? Yeah. Just see what's up. Like,
yeah,
it's always fun. Yeah. Like, there's those little, sometimes those people have some crazy ideas and you're like, oh, how did he just introduce that like little
yeah.
bit there? It's like,
So
oh, okay, cool.
I'll tell you, the person we went to see, her name is Buick Audra.
Okay.
She has another band called Friendship Commanders that are they're
Nice. Okay.
they're fucking awesome. Friendship Commanders just got signed to Magnetic Eye. But my wife, they're heavier. My wife is not really
Yeah.
into heavy music.
Right. Okay.
Well, so Buick's solo stuff is super like, dude,
Cool.
it's super chill, but
Chill.
it's
Yeah. Yeah.
so I'm like, hey, we're gonna go see this. And we left there and she looks at me and she goes, hey, thanks for taking me to that. And I'm like, it's cool that you're thanking me, but why? She's
Yeah,
like, I fucking loved that. I'm like, yes.
nice. Yeah, I made the yeah, I just like went through her, right? Kind of thing. So it's
Yeah.
good. Yeah,
It's that for me, this is how I connect with people, so like
absolutely.
that to
Yeah,
have that connection, especially with my wife is super fucking
yeah.
awesome.
That's like a whole other level. Yes, for sure.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
So like how often, I know you guys have busy lives, we all do. How often do
Yeah.
you all get out to shows, not not with bands that you're in, but just to go see other shows?
Oh yeah, like so we have a few like friends. Like luckily the city that we live in, it's not Toronto. Everybody's Canada is like Toronto, but like no,
Yeah.
we're like an hour and a half from Toronto. It's called Kitchener Waterloo. It's
Okay.
like a university town, kind of like my buddy who lived in the States. He mentioned it kind of like Wisconsin, Madison kind of vibe. So
Okay.
like chill. So I don't know how it is there, but he always compared it to that. But so yeah, we here like in this community, like a lot of metal people know every other metal people. Like so we have a few friends. So if their band is playing, we obviously go and like support and just to hang out. Uh, but we also pick. We're like kind of picky here with our shows. I gotta say this because for some reason, man, like Canada lineups are like kind of like they're wacky. Like the lineups they come up with, like, and like it's like everybody's good. Like all the individually, all the bands are obviously great. They're professionals, but the lineups are just like all over the place. Like when you see like American shows, it's like, yeah, okay, oh man, the second band is oh shit, oh dude, that's a night. Like great. European lineups, it's like wow, like it's crazy. Like freaking like all the favorite bands, like okay, great. Canada, I don't know what they do, I don't know why they do this. The promoters, I don't know what the deal is, but like there'll be like one band that we want to see, and then there'll be like two or three other bands on the bill that's like, it's like why are they clumped with this band? It's like these guys go with these band. Like I don't know if it's the dates, logistics. Not up to
I
me. I'm not the booking guy, right? But
Yeah, well, I think it does. I think that's what it kind of comes down to is the booking guy, because we get shows like that here, um, at at the lower levels, right?
yeah, yeah.
Like local shows. Sometimes you like go to a show and you're like, why the fuck
Huh?
is
Why
that?
the
Yeah, like why are they on there? But
yeah,
sometimes it's nice to have, I don't want to say like mixed genre, but kind of mixed genre where you're like,
yeah.
I'm not just getting punched in the face all night with fucking
Of
the
course. Yeah,
same
yeah,
death
yeah.
metal, you're like,
Oh yeah,
oh,
yeah, yeah. No, absolutely. Like I like yeah. What I mean by that is like what I was trying to get with that is like yeah, it could be like different. Like there was one show actually. Do you know the band Neurosis?
yep,
Yeah. So they were touring, and I went to check them out, and they were with this opening band that I've never heard, Deaf Kids or something like that. And I was like, what is this band? And this was like a freaking like they were completely different. Like they're not in sludge or doom or anything. They were just their own thing, and just like a two or three piece, like a weird like shit going on. But it was good music. So I don't
yeah.
mind that. But like sometimes it's just like it's just
You're
like
like,
there's
why
like
is the singer-songwriter with the fucking,
exactly
yeah,
that's what I'm trying to get at. Yes, so
yeah,
you got it. So but yeah, the reason I'm mentioning all this is like so that's how often we go to shows. It's like we have to like really be like, okay, is this worth going to? Because it's like you're paying like some big bucks. And then the other thing is we have to go like drive hour and a half into the city, into Toronto, and parking is crazy. Everything is crazy out there. So you have to be kind of like great blind. So that's kind of cut down on our shows, but we have certain bands will absolutely go, and then
yeah.
we have all this local stuff. And we have some really cool local bands actually, like Doom Sludge, and they're smart because they don't play that often for some reason. But when they do, it's like, well, we have to go now. So like,
Well,
so it's like,
they don't
yeah,
play that often because they're in 73 other bands
other
and like,
yeah, and they're like helping other people record or whatever. Yeah, absolutely. So
yeah.
so yeah, that's I would say that's like kind of the frequency of our like show going as far as yeah.
That's what it does make it hard when you have to drive an hour, hour and a half to get to,
Yeah.
a place to see some of the bands. I mean, um, like, so right now I live in Louisville,
Okay.
and where we are, we're like I guess, kind of central
Okay.
Midwest-ish.
Yeah, yeah.
Uh, there's access to all of these great towns around us,
All right.
and we get skipped a lot. Like,
Oh shit. Yeah, you're that town. Oh, okay. I see what you mean.
well, part of it is like
Yeah,
we have Louder Than Life here. So
yeah.
if a band is going to play Louder Than Life, they don't play here the year leading up.
Right. Because like,
You
why
know,
would they? Yeah. Because
yeah,
they.
they're like,
Yeah.
no, we want all the locals to come to us at Louder Than Life. So
Right.
Cincinnati an hour and a half, Lexington an hour and a half, Nashville's like 2 hours,
Yeah.
Indianapolis is 2 hours, Chicago's
Okay.
4 hours, St. Louis is 4 hours,
Yeah. Huh.
Detroit's like five,
Yeah.
Pittsburgh six. So we have access to some
Yeah.
really killer areas.
That's a strategic. Like that's a very strategic location. That like. Huh. That's
Yeah,
cool.
it's a
Yeah.
perfect place to start in my mind, it's the
Yeah.
perfect place to start a band
Yeah.
because you're
Yeah.
like, oh, we can do weekenders and hit all these
Let's do
fucking
there and like
towns.
yeah, it's like a mile radius. Yeah, too. That's
Yeah.
yeah. I've
Uh,
I've thought about all that a lot. So yeah, that's cool. Yeah.
well,
Okay.
if you guys want
Yeah.
to move to fucking move here, dude, I'll help you.
Yeah.
Like, come on.
Oh, thank you. Yeah. No, I was honestly, man. Like we're dying to like. I've want to play states like with any of my bands. Like I have three bands. I would love to play states because I know they will get it. You know, like there's just the thing
I,
about states. You
well,
know, I don't know. Maybe I'm like overreaching. I don't know.
I
Yeah.
think I think there is a huge misconception with the United States, and I only say
Okay.
this because like I go to a lot of shows.
Okay.
Uh,
Yeah. That's
like
yeah. So you would know for sure.
yeah,
Yeah.
like so
Yeah.
I did a show last night. I'll do a show tonight. There are shows Friday, Saturday, Sunday I'll be at. And
Hmm.
then I think I'm taking Monday off. Then I go to a show Tuesday. Then I'll be at another show
Wow,
Wednesday,
you're
Thursday,
busy. Yeah.
Friday, Saturday. Like,
Yeah.
yeah. Um, but this is so like I think it's the same with like European bands. European bands are like, man, we gotta play the States. This is like
Hmm.
our where we're gonna make it. This is how we'll make
Yeah,
it.
the benchmark or something.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
Hmm.
exact. That's a good way to put it. Benchmark.
Yeah.
Like we got to
Yeah.
play states, and the states bands are like, dude, we just have to go play Europe or
You're
Mexico or Canada. Like we just have to
interesting.
get out of the
Yeah.
country, you
Yeah. Yeah.
know.
Yeah.
And um, I think for especially for a band like Blood Brain Barrier,
Yeah.
uh, you have to be really strategic with what band you're playing with, what promoter is
Absolutely.
promoting the
Yeah.
show, because
Yeah.
it's gonna take um it's gonna I think it's gonna take it's a
A
specific
special.
crowd that likes this,
Absolutely.
you know,
Absolutely. Yeah. It's
like
like one of those like I always thought like I always see because I see these videos on YouTube like Saint Vitus. The
yeah,
Saint Vitus Bar videos,
yep,
and like I found so many cool bands from those videos, right?
yep.
I always thought like we fit at least there. Like even if there was like a one-off freaking show, like no tour, just go and play that bar. Somebody will like
Did they
take a
find a
note,
new
and
place to open it up?
I don't know, but I heard they were like something was going on there, right? Like yeah, yeah. So
I think there
I'm not
was
sure.
I think they were still throwing shows,
Yeah,
and maybe they found another place, but I'm not
yeah,
100% on that. But I'm with you. I think St. Vitus
yeah,
did a really good thing for music as a whole.
yeah,
All of those folks, um, they have a passion for it. Like
yeah. They
they're
just like
not doing it to make millions of dollars. They're
yeah,
doing it
millions. Yeah,
because
it's just
I want to
they
see
just
if
want to.
I want to see
Yeah,
the
I just
band.
want to. Yeah, exactly. And then I want to find something new, and there's something interesting going on here.
Yeah.
Like let's give them a chance, like kind of thing. Yeah.
Yeah. So I'll
So
tell you, there's a couple of places here where
okay.
I'm at, like in our city,
Yeah.
um, that I would say honestly, like I want you guys to come fucking
I we want to come there too,
so
man. Like
um
awesome. Yeah.
so the two places are Mag Bar. So
Okay.
it's the Magnolia Bar and Grill in Louisville. They have on Monday nights they do Metal Monday, and
Oh, okay.
it is a built-in crowd. Like
Oh, okay. Like I see what you mean. Yeah. Like just it's just there. Yeah.
yeah, like the crowd shows up. A bad night. So
Nice.
I think capacity in the room is like 85 people. Uh,
Okay.
a bad night, you get like 40 or 50 people in there. Average, you're probably 70 to 80 people in that fucking room watching whatever band is playing
Whatever. Okay.
on Monday night. So like
Wow. Okay, that's not
that
bad. Yeah,
is yeah, no, it's I think it's great.
it's great. Yeah.
That's where I tell any new band, like, this is where you want to be introduced into Louisville because
Mm,
those fucking people, they, well, all of us, we go to
yeah.
shows everywhere else. Um,
Nice. Yeah.
and then the other place is my favorite venue in Louisville. It's
Mhm.
Portal, Louisville,
PO.
Portal.
Okay.
Uh,
That's one of our favorite bands actually.
yeah. So
Yeah.
they like Portal is it's essentially an art collective. So,
Okay, gotcha.
um, they on one side, the people who own it on one side have a metal fabricating thing, and they're both fucking artists. They're both
Okay, cool.
kick-ass
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
drummers, so they get it.
They
Then
get it. Yeah, okay.
you know
Nice.
the middle is the venue. The venue holds like 500 people. Um, they're like they've got a great bar. They're super cool. They've got a killer
Nice.
sound system. And then you go like to the back area. There's a fucking record store, a tattoo shop, a trading card game thing. There's
Oh, it's a full
and
package. Yeah.
it is, dude. It's an art
Nice.
gallery. It's fucking
Yeah, yeah.
everything you want in a venue. It's it's literally my favorite place to see a show. Like,
Nice. Yeah, yeah. I mean, if you ever make the trip, so, yeah. What was the first one you told me about? I'm actually making note of this place. I would
oh,
love to check it out. Yeah. So,
Magbar.
yeah.
Magbar.
MAG bar.
Yep.
Okay, cool. And what state is
It's
this in?
Kentucky.
Kentucky. Sorry, yeah.
Yeah.
My
So,
geography, like it's like a little.
yeah. So I
Yeah.
think you're like Toronto's about 9 hours from where I am.
Okay. Okay. That's yeah. Yeah. That's still shorter than how long it takes to go across Canada. So,
Yeah.
you
Yeah, a
know,
lot shorter.
a
Yeah.
lot shorter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Um,
So no,
so
that's really cool. Yeah.
from Toronto, are you more on towards like New York or more towards like Michigan?
More towards Michigan, towards
Oh,
like Windsor, like Detroit. You know Windsor, right? So
yeah.
like, yeah, towards Windsor, but like not that far. Like we're like
Like
still
outside
three
of
hours.
London?
Yeah, just like an hour east of London,
Oh,
basically.
okay.
Yeah, yeah,
Cool.
yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that's a
Very
cool place.
familiar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, nice. Yeah.
Like, because Canada, the drinking age is 19. It's
Yeah,
20.
everybody crosses. Yeah,
Yeah,
everybody crosses and then like just gets hammered.
we're gonna go get smashed. Like,
Yeah.
all right, then we're
All
gonna drive
right.
home because we're fucking dumb. Like,
Yay. Yeah, I know.
those were the
It's fun.
days. It's so
Yeah.
hilarious. Well, I th we'll make sure we are connected on the socials.
Yeah, for
And
sure. Yeah.
anytime, like if you guys want to do a one-off and come to Kentucky
Yeah, yeah.
without all the visas and shit, and just like visit
Yeah.
for a weekend, um,
Yes.
dude, let's make it fucking happen.
Let's make it
Like,
happen. Okay, cool. I'm glad to hear that. Yeah, like I like I would like I'm just waiting for this stuff to die down a little bit with the whole thing that's going on, right? Like people, and
yeah,
then, but yeah, literally, like when I see the opportunity, like yeah, that's so I'm like, thank you so much for like yeah, saying that because yeah, I would love to. So,
yeah. I
well,
think you guys. I think the crowd here would absolutely love you guys. Um,
amazing. Yeah,
so like, I
yeah,
will.
we'll make it happen. Keep in
Yeah,
touch, and
yeah.
yeah,
I've already got bands in my brain that draw that I think you would do really fucking
yes.
well with. So I'm like, this
That's
is
that's awesome because like I'm exactly the same way. Like I go to a show and I'm like, what if we do this band, and this band in one night? And dude, like that's gonna be the night. Like
yeah.
like so I totally get it.
I know.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's so funny. I didn't think I guess I never really talked to people about like when you go to a show, what are your thoughts at the show? But I'm like I fucking went to a show I went to was it a Metal Monday? No, I went I
Yeah.
went to a show. It was probably
One of
like,
those, yeah.
yeah, like Thursday or Friday last week. And do you know Year of the Cobra?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I've come across them. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So they played, and they're a really kick-ass two-piece.
Hmm.
And there's I mentioned this other two-piece earlier, Friendship Commanders.
Right. Yeah.
So like their sounds, I see Year of the Cobra and I'm like, oh fuck, dude, you guys need to tour with Friendship Commanders
Yeah.
because like so Year of the Cobra is bass and drums and vocals, and
Okay.
Friendship Commander is guitar, drums, and vocals. And I'm
There
like,
you go. Just here. Just say hi
yeah,
to each other, right?
yeah,
Like,
like
yeah.
this would be fucking so cool. It'd be such a good show, and I love both the
Yeah.
bands, so it would
Yeah.
be so awesome.
Nice.
Okay, Campbell, dude,
Yeah.
I've had such a good time like talking to you. I
Yeah, man.
cannot,
Same here.
yeah, I
Same
can't
here.
thank you
Yeah.
enough for like your time. It's fucking, it's, fuck.
Well, yeah. I
I
feelings
feel
are
like you're
mutual,
an old
man. Like,
friend, like,
yeah, dude. I absolutely. I feel like I just like I knew you for like a couple of days or something.
yeah,
We just hung out and yeah. No, absolutely. Like I was just having my breakfast and stuff. I was like, all right, let's do this interview. And I'm like, yeah. I just even forgot it was like I was just like hanging out. So. Oh,
yeah,
thank you for that, and thank you for your time as well. Yeah, and for doing
hell
all
yeah.
this stuff and this podcast. And I'll check it out wherever. Yeah, send me the links or whatever. If
Oh
you need me
yeah.
to do anything,
So
yeah.
I'll when I put the episode out, I'll make sure to tag the band on Instagram. I will likely I am really bad at this, but I'll likely do like an announcement in my story tagging the band with a
Oh
link to
yeah,
the
yeah.
episode.
That don't worry. Yeah, but I know what you mean. Like
Yeah.
we're old school, man. Like I totally get it.
Yeah,
Like the
like
stories and reels. It's like,
I'm
man, I
like
made a post. Isn't that enough?
I
Like,
know, I'm fucking old. I don't know how
yeah,
this
no,
technology shit works. Like,
I
damn it.
totally get it, man, dude. Like, yeah, I know I'm the same way. Like, even though I'm 90s, but it's all good. Yeah. So don't
Yeah,
worry about it. Yeah, I just want to be able to follow you and just make
for
sure,
sure.
like, I have your presence
My
everywhere, and I
my
can,
big push is
yeah,
YouTube, dude. Like I push YouTube because you get the full fucking episodes, you get the shorts
yeah,
that I cut.
I've, yeah.
I think if I'm not mistaken, we're right about 850,000 like views so far.
Okay,
So
yeah, that's pretty solid. Yeah,
yeah, hopefully we can drive some
yeah,
of
it's
those
gonna,
chunks.
yeah,
Yeah,
it'll be good.
yeah,
It'll be good. Yeah, even
it'll
for
be
your
fucking
channel, like,
great.
just yeah. I hope
Yeah.
it grows and everything. Yeah, man.
Well,
Awesome.
I appreciate that. I just do it because I want people to fucking love music. Like just
Yeah,
dig in. I've got um God, I don't like I'm gonna toot my horn for a second. I've got everyone from like John Campbell, Lamb of God, and Ernie C from Body Count, and fucking Jimmy Bower from Down and I Hate God
yeah, yeah. Nice.
to fucking locals, dude. It's fucking
Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, man, the fucking Midwest, like, dude, like that's amazing. Yeah, yeah, I
it's
love those
just
bands too. So
yeah.
it's been cool. Yeah,
Yeah,
knowing
it's
that you have talked to them, it's like, and I've talked to you, it's like, okay,
you're like,
there's some sort
yeah.
of yeah, that's cool. Yeah,
It's just fucking good music, dude. Like
yeah,
that's
good
all that
stuff.
fucking matters to me. I don't give a
Exactly.
fuck,
Yeah,
like crazy as it sounds. I don't care if you've got millions of followers or just a couple or none.
yeah, none.
Like
Yeah, it's just
good music is fucking good
yeah,
music. So whatever.
absolutely. Yeah,
Hell yeah. All right. Well, Campbell,
awesome.
dude, go have
Yeah,
yourself a great day, and I'll fucking we'll make sure we are definitely connected on the socials
yes,
today.
for sure, for sure. Yeah, yeah.
All right,
Hit me
dude.
up wherever. Yeah, awesome.
Hell
You
yeah.
too, man. Have a great
See you,
day.
brother.
All right. Cheers. Bye.